I've got a great deal of experience of a war that I'm afraid, I'm glad that you don't know too much about. My war is totally different. It starts when I'm 15 years of age, when I have to go and get a gas mask fitted. The war hasn't been declared yet, but they thought the end of the world was coming. We could see the total destruction. They then evacuate all the children, women with small babies, pregnant women, and children up to the age of 14. I can remember one morning I got up, the warning went, and my mother said, "Don't go yet, son. Wait and see what happens." That was quite normal. I hear a fighter coming. I get past the railway, I looks up, and there's a Focke-Wulf 190. Cannon shells were flying past my left ear, and that's the sort of life that we led in those days. We had actually dug the shelter out of the garden that winter and put it in the house because it was so damn cold out. We was either going to die of pneumonia or get blown up, and I was allowed to sleep upstairs except if it was a bad night. That meant if there was gunfire and bombs dropping. This sort of thing, this was not unusual, you know. These sort of things I remember. You could be sitting anywhere in this city, and all in a fraction of a second, half this road, the next road, and the road over there would disappear. No warning, nothing. You have to remember, war is going between one and the other. These people that start it, they don't suffer. The ordinary people in the world that suffer. These people that were blown all over the place over in England during the Blitz and during the whole war, for that matter, they had no axe to grind. They weren't fighting anybody. Somebody said to me, "How did you feel about going over there and bombing people?" Now that's a question to try and answer. I mean, I knew I'd done it. I knew when I was doing it, I knew. But what do you? But you know, I'm not sure that these bombs that we're dropping are going to fall on a factory that we're trying to hit, or an oil refinery, or whatever it is. I can't be sure that this 4,000 pound that's just underneath my feet, that's just going to go boom it straight out there and fall down and make an awful lot of mess downstairs. It could fall in the field, but it could also fall on the children's home. Don't ask me how I felt about that. I couldn't tell you. I was in a uniform. I'd already been through all this Blitz business. I knew what war was about. I knew about being frightened. I was frightened from the age of 15 to 22.